Hey guys, so I always get the question from listeners of my podcast on, how do I get clients for my lawn care business? So I made this video and I'm going to share my top 5 marketing strategies for a lawn care business. Now, these are the exact same strategies that I've used in my own business over the course of the past 12 years, and it's what's kept me self-employed during that time. So my number one tip or marketing strategy is to make a website or get a website for your lawn care business. Now, people say, I just have a Facebook page and stuff like that, and it's good enough. I strongly disagree with that. The problem with relying on someone else's platform, like Facebook, for example, is that they can change the rules to the game at any time. There was a time a few years back where everything in Facebook was in chronological order. So every page that you liked and people that you were friends with, when they posted stuff, it would automatically show up on your feed. And now Facebook has changed and added algorithms, and now content that you see isn't necessarily what everybody posts, and it's basically, if it conforms with the algorithm and it's what Facebook wants to show you, then that's what you are going to get. So if you're trying to maybe do some advertisements and things like that, unless you're a paid Facebook advertiser, your stuff may not show up. So to rely on Facebook or some other third party is not advisable in my eyes. Having your own website where you're on equal ground with everyone else, you can of course have Facebook and other social media, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But to have all that redirect to your website where you are in control of all of it. So number 2 is nice looking trailer graphics. So having your trailer really professional looking, having really nice graphics that are eye catching, that can be seen from a far distance, but not overly done to the point that they become cluttered. You'll see that a lot where people overdo graphics, put too much, and they can be like right beside you in traffic and you can't even read what's going on. So keeping remembering to not keep it cluttered, but just your company name, your website address, your phone number, maybe some services, but keeping it fairly less is more type idea, and just making the contrasting colors. If you're going to have a black trailer like I do, having that sort of lime green and white text and logos just pops. So finding colors that work well together that are really eye-catching can really make your vehicle and trailers stand out. Number 3 is to use Google Places. So this is a listing on Google's website where you go in and you verify your business as a real business. And basically what happens is you enter your company information, you put in your address. Now, you don't have to show your address in the listing, but you have to put a real physical address for verification. And what happens is after a few weeks, Google will send you a postcard in the mail to that physical address to verify that, yes, this is a real business, because you are receiving mail at that address for that business. Once you get that postcard, there's a verification code on it. You will log back into Google, you enter that code, and that verifies that, yes, you are a real business. And what will happen now is when people search for lawn care, landscaping, that sort of stuff, whatever you're putting as the parameters in, your business will show up. So you'll notice when you're doing searches for things like that, services and stuff, you'll see the little section that sort of comes up before the regular website listings, and it's got the Google Places map with the little pointers on it, and it's sort of chronological with like one pointer saying A, another one B, another one C, and then those line up with the listings that they have there. So that's what that does. And basically, the closer you are to the person who's searching at that moment, the higher up in the listings that you will be discovered in. So that's my third marketing strategy for your lawn care business. So number 4 would be nice looking postcards or flyers. So I have used these throughout the years in my own lawn care business. at the beginning of seasons, if I'm looking to build new clients in certain areas that I want to heavily invest my time in or concentrate my time in, then I will grab a whole load of those postcards. I get mine from Vistaprint, nice full color glossy postcards, and I will just go door to door just before the season starts. So we're talking, January, February. I'll start hitting those addresses, those neighborhoods with postcards door to door, and just start blanketing areas. Another strategy that I've used in the past with those same postcards is I've approached flyer carriers or paper boys, as they call them, in certain neighborhoods, and asked if they would add my, postcards to the houses that they were going to, at the same time. And I would just pay them extra for that, and they would blanket those areas for me while they're delivering those newspapers. So that's just a little side tip there that you can use with those flyers. Another thing that I do is during the season, when I'm mowing a lawn in a specific neighborhood, if it's the only lawn that I'm doing, or maybe I've got a couple and I want some more, I will, once I'm done that mowing, go to those houses on that street that I'm trying to build up more clients in, and just repeatedly and regularly put flyers at their doorstep each and a few times during the season, just to keep them reminded that I'm available if they need anything. So, number 5, the fifth strategy to use is referrals. Referrals are probably the best form of marketing for your business, because it's your existing clients, ones that you've served already, that are happy with your service, that actually go out and tell their friends about how great you are. So these can be really easy sales, because everybody's looking for somebody who knows someone. People don't want to be bothered with having to search through the listing of companies that they don't know, how their experience is going to end up being like, and they will ask their friends, do you know a lawn care company? Do you know a plumber? Do you know an electrician? How was your service? How was your experience? Would you recommend them? So when you have an existing client already, or somebody that you've done work for in the past, and they're willing to tell their friends about you, like I say, it makes it a really easy sale, because that client is then now calling you for an estimate, and they've already been sold on how good the quality of work that you provide is, and how reliable you are, and all that stuff. So it makes it a lot easier, even if you come in priced a bit higher, maybe than some other quotes that they may, if they have even called anybody else. They're more likely to go with you, because they will trust their friend's recommendation and having that past experience with you. So those are my top 5 marketing strategies for a lawn care business. On the note of the referral one, it's great to get into the habit of asking your clients for referrals. If they're happy with the job, at the end of the job when you're talking to them, just to let them know that, if they're happy with it, that you would appreciate if they would tell their friends about it, or ask them if they know anybody that will need lawn care services in the future. I'll leave them with a postcard or business cards, and have them give those out to their friends on my behalf. So those, like I said, are my top 5 lawn care business marketing strategies. I'm going to throw in a 6th one just as the bonus round here, and that is one that I haven't quite used myself, to be completely honest, and that's because it just wasn't really around when I started my business 12 years ago. It was very much in its infancy, so I sort of went with those first 5, sort of the tried and tested types of methods, and this 6th one is social media. So of course, at the top of the show, we talked about, Facebook pages, and I said we would get back into that. So this is what I'm referring to now, is to, of course, even if you have your own website, to still, of course, have a Facebook page for your business, have an Instagram account for your business, even a YouTube account for your business, and showcase videos and photos, and maybe display those usernames on your trailer. I've seen that become quite popular, where there'll be like an Instagram logo and the at name on the side of the trailer or something, so people can go to Instagram and see your past work easily. So social media is the sixth and bonus, and probably going forward into the future, another one that will be huge. Of course, if it hasn't already been huge, already starting. But like I say, to be completely honest, I haven't used that one myself. I haven't found the need to yet. But of course, it would be a major part of your marketing strategy going forward. So that's it for this video, guys. Why don't you leave a comment below on marketing strategies that you use in your lawn care business, and don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. And that's it for this video. Here's to wishing you guys all overwhelming success and freedom in your lawn care business. Bye for now.